All right, welcome back to ESA Corona Relief. And we've got an amazing blast from the past here. We've got NoobSalmon running Monkey Island 2 LeChuck's Revenge. NoobSalmon, take it away.
Okay, welcome everyone. I'm NoobSalmon. This is Monkey Island 2. So I'm gonna be doing the any percent, which is the just the normal game. There's a light version, which is like half as faster, but it skips a lot of puzzles. Also, right now they are drilling in my apartment, so it's really cool. Anyways, hope you can't hear it much. So the timing starts when I click on this checkbox. So 3, 2, 1, go. So, welcome everyone. This is Monkey Island 2 again, a point-and-click adventure game from 1991. You can't see much of the story here because I'm skipping the cutscenes by holding down the escape key. And right now I skip the cutscene too. You will see that a lot. We're skipping cutscenes and also dialogues. So here's the first RNG part of the run with Wally. So we need to steal his monocle. And he can drop it fairly fast or fairly slow. Let's see the RNG is good with us or not. It was a fairly bad RNG, but it's fine. He can drop it between 10 seconds, so it's not that great, but it's fine. So we're gonna steal this guy's bucket, but it turns out it's not their bucket, so it's fine. So you can see there are verb commands that I'm using. I'm using the hotkeys for it because it's faster. Also have an inventory because as a classic point-and-click adventure game, you can combine and use items. So it's really cool. All right, so you may think that there are not much stuff to do in this game, just memorizing stuff, but it turns out that there are a lot of cool strats in this game that will be useful for us. That even if you not aware, you can lose 1 or 2 minutes almost, I think. So it's pretty important to do that. So as you can see, this game is set in the pirate world. We are in the first installment. We defeated the ghost pirate called LeChuck, who kind of looks like Blackbeard, to be honest. And actually. Before I continue, here comes the first big movement part of the game, which is going to this grave. Oh no, never mind. So if I click on the grave on the top, it will choose a default path, but if I just click on certain pixels, this will be actually like 5 seconds faster, so it just can be a bit faster with this way. So this is one example of that. Anyways, so the first chapter of this game called Largo Embargo. Largo was the right-hand man of LeChuck, and he's the governor of this island, and he's like really mean. And we need to get rid of him, because the main story of this game is to go after the treasure called Big Whoop. But we need to get out of this island, because we are kind of trapped here. So this is the only island we are in at the moment, but we're gonna go to 2 different islands, and that kind of opens up the world. And you may think that how are we gonna get rid of LeChuck? Well, instead of doing like sword fighting or stuff like that, challenge him, we can actually build a voodoo doll out of him, and that's gonna be the main theme of the run. There's a lot of voodoo stuff in this run. It's a bit darker, but it's also in a fun way. Don't worry, still family friendly. So I'm gonna prank him, because this is his room, by putting this bucket of mud on the top of the door, and that makes him go to the laundry, because there is a laundry in this world, because we still need to steal his clothes, which doesn't make much sense, but we need 4 items for to build a voodoo doll. Also, I'm setting up a trap here for this cute little rat named Chester, best character. We're not gonna capture him now, we're just gonna set it up. It's a better RNG to do that way, because he can move around. but this way he will be in a correct position, hopefully. So we're gonna pick up this laundry ticket. And then go back to the laundry so we can claim his clothes, which is gonna be a nice, cute, white pair of bras, because that's funny. Apparently. Again, this game is made in 1991, by the way. Just to tell you. And we have all 4 items to make a voodoo doll. So we got... it's a small little rhyme called... we need something of the thread, something of the dead, something of the body, and something of the head, or something like that. Basically, we're gonna go to the voodoo lady here in the swamps and give her his spit, his tupi, his bra, and his grandfather bones, which is... never mind that, okay? It's just... this is how it works. There's no other way to defeat the evil in this game. Okay, so this drawing is really long, but I will talk about this why it is. I picked up a string here. I talked to the voodoo lady here. So most of this stuff, as you can see, I'm skipping dialogue really fast. I'm doing this by holding down the period button, which just instantly skips the dialogue. But sometimes you actually don't know if you are skipping a cutscene or a dialogue, so you have to memorize that and actually time it, because a dialogue can lead to a cutscene, for example. It's really weird. So we made the voodoo doll, by the way. So I'm running this in an emulator. It's a DOS version. Obviously, it's a very old game. We usually run the Amiga version. And the Amiga version is faster, for example, in this rowing section, because the Amiga version uses less audio and video assets for some reason. And if I were running the Amiga version, I would have a problem because the game will be silent most of the time, so it will be really awkward. So I thought I'm running the DOS version for the marathon, so you can enjoy this awesome 30-year-old Sound Blaster sound. Anyways, we're gonna capture this cute little rat, don't worry, he's gonna be fine. And I messed up because, yeah, he's not eating the cheese, but we did it. Look how cute he is. So immediately we're gonna get rid of him by putting him in a soup, but don't worry, it's a cold soup, he will be fine. Please don't call Pete on me. The reason why we do this is because we need to get rid of this island. Obviously, by releasing the embargo, but also we need to charter a ship. And for chartering a ship, we need to talk with Captain Dread, who needs a lucky charm and also needs, obviously, money. So we're gonna get our money by firing this nice chef. So we get hired instead, and we get 1 week's worth of wage. And also we're gonna give Captain Dread Vali's monocle, because that's gonna be his lucky charm. All right, so time to defeat LeChuck here. No, not LeChuck, Largo. I might have said LeChuck a couple of times, but he's Largo. Largo Legrande. Okay, so I've skipped a big cutscene here. Which was like, I defeated him, but he escaped, and I also accidentally gave him LeChuck's beard. And he's like, oh, nice, finally we got the final ingredient, so we can reanimate him. So instead of returning as a ghost in this game, he will return as a zombie pirate. So it's more creepy. Anyways, we are done with this island. That was the first chapter. Just have to talk to Captain Dread here. Got some money, we got the lucky charm, which is this monocle. And we are off, and 2 more islands will open up to us that we can move around. The whole game takes place in 5 islands. So we can the monocle. We need to charter his ship. And we are done with the first chapter. We pick up this stuff and we talk to him. And go to Fat Island. This is the overworld map. So in Fat Island, we immediately gonna go to prison because the LeChuck set a bounty on our head, and the governor of this island wants to get that bounty. But we can use our wits to get out of this situation. Easy. This cute little dog helped us. And here comes another RNG and a big puzzle of the run, so get ready. Also get ready for me for getting a number and a color immediately. You will see. So we're gonna play some Wheel of Fortune because we have time for that, apparently. But this game is kind of rigged because we actually can't win this unless we get the password. Sorry, we get the winning numbers by cracking the password in this dark alley. Alright, let's crack this very hard puzzle that I just saw, that I just skipped, by the way. Alright. A very hard math puzzle. Ooh, but what is it for? No, oh my god. 1, 3, and 2. Okay, never mind, I messed up immediately, but whatever. 20 black is the winning number. 20 black, remember that. It's RNG what number you get and what color. Alright, but before that we're gonna go to the library and pick up 2 books. One is The Joy of Hex. And the other one is... Was it The Joy of Hex? Yeah, I think I'm correct. And this one, Great Shipwrecks of Our Century. And you can hear that, you know, this is a library, so there's no music here. And we need to get that 2 book. And but we need a temporary library card. Because that's how you get a book. Just gonna fill in some information here. Alright, yes, we are 21. We are consultant apparently. No speaking is our hobby, whatever. And let's get these 2 books. And we're done here. You can get more books, but this is the 2 that you need for finishing the game. So we're gonna open up this lighthouse, get this lens. Alright, let's win this Wheel of Fortune thing. Hope I didn't forget the number. Let's place a bet. Ooh, what was it? Oh, this was it, okay. And hey, look, we won! Wow, what a surprise. There are multiple prizes, but we have the invitation for a costume party in Booty Island, which is the other island we need to go to. Because we want to meet the governor, Elaine Marley, who was our love interest in the first game. It's really important. Plot point here. We're gonna pick our costume. Oops. This is our costume. Pretty cute dress. And after that, we're gonna go shopping. The music here is really nice, by the way. The best part of it, so enjoy the Sound Blaster sound. We're gonna buy this saw. We're gonna buy this sign here. We don't need a sign, but we need to get the mirror, and the only way to get the mirror is to lure this parrot away. Because this parrot likes to look at himself, pretty much. We got this mirror and horn. And we are done with shopping here. So right now I'm going to the overworld. And one thing you will notice me doing is that I will do a trick here. I have to go here, but I need to pass this small structure here. This is where I give my invitation in. And instead of going through this, I'm actually gonna go back and click on this, so I can fast travel here faster. That's a bit strat you can do. So right now I need to steal a fish. A salmon. No, not really. And I'm gonna cause some mischief here. And the chef will be after me, so I'm gonna go around here. And you need to like circle around this building, but you can just go back here and get the fish. It was a bit slow there, but it's fine. So we got this fish. There's actually a strat here that can save like 5 seconds. You can actually blow this horn and he will come out. But you have to have really tight timing for that. You might actually get caught and bugged, so we don't want that. So we got the first map piece, but sadly, this dog will sniff out and Elaine will take it from us. Alright, so we have to give her really specific answers. We have to give the cheesy answers for her. Otherwise, we'll hurt her feelings and we have to start over the conversation. It's also RNG, by the way. So we just give her the non-douche answers. They are really pathetic, but whatever. She is falling for it, but turns out that we are only after the map piece, which she throws out of the window. So we need to get it, but the wind blew it away. Wow, sad. So nice wind sounds, by the way. So we're gonna pick up this dog, so he will help sniff it out. Also, this chapter is called 4 map pieces because to get the big whoop treasure, we need the 4 map pieces glued together back, and that was the first one. And the wind blew it here at the cliff, but we're not gonna go there because we need the fishing rod for that. But it will blew the map piece here after that. But we need to go here twice because this ore will break, and we have to climb this tree twice then. So we're just gonna skip this cutscene, which is, by the way, will reveal other puzzle at the end of the run, but don't worry about it now. So what we're gonna do is go back to Scab Island and repair that ore to the woodsmith, and we'll reinforce it. And we need to steal this guy's nails and hammer for some stuff. So what we're gonna do is sew this guy's peg's leg off, which is a really terrible thing to do, and he will call the doctor, who is the woodsmith. So he will be lured away so we can steal his tools. But before that, we're gonna visit our good old bartender pal. Yeah, someone get a doctor. Funny. Okay, so. Also, there's a monkey playing the organ, whatever. The bartender will fire us because we sneaked out. So we're gonna get this monkey by putting this banana in the metronome. And the bartender's gonna be like, alright, whatever, steal my entertainment. Passive aggressive about it, but it's fine. He will forget, so we can get some alcoholic drinks. He's out of grog, so we're gonna get... Also, he doesn't believe we are 21, so we have to give him our temporary library card. To prove that, we need to get the yellow cocktail and the blue cocktail. So we can mix it together. We are done here, nice. There we go. Done with the buying alcoholic drink section. And since the woodsmith is not here, can just steal the hammer and the nails. And for now we are done with this island. So what we are doing now is basically setting up a lot of things so we can get all 4 map pieces almost at the same time. So there's no backtracking. And we are going to... I think Fat Island, yeah, I kind of forgot it. We are here for a short amount of time. So we're gonna get the fishing rod to get that map piece. And the way we're gonna do this is not stealing from him, but actually we're gonna challenge him. With the fishing contest. And the way we're gonna do this is just going back and forth to skip one dialogue line and showing him the fish that we stole, and he's like, oh, that's the biggest fish I ever seen, so we just won. Whatever. What a weird puzzle. And we are going back this way because we need to get to the ship, but it's actually faster to do this way. And here comes the hardest part for the run, for me at least. So it won't make much sense what I'm doing now, but I will explain. So I'm gonna drink from this liquid, this green one. I'm gonna use the horn. And that will distract them. I'm gonna cheat a bit here by misplacing the flags. And we're gonna enter a spitting competition. Alright, I have to wait for a bit. And there we go, we won. Just skipped it. We won a plague. That's the only reason why we did this, to sell it for money. Also, here's Stan from the first episode. He's selling coffins now instead of, you know, ships. And we're gonna do a really bad thing here. Is actually we're gonna nail him to this coffin. Because he's really nosy and he doesn't like that we're gonna steal from his shop. We're gonna steal this key, and that's it. That's the reason why we did this. Sorry, Stan, you are really annoying, by the way. And here's Kate. We need to hire her boat, because what we're gonna do is get a really expensive item from the bottom of the ocean. And we'll exchange that for the map piece that this shopkeeper has. Also, I have to be doing another puzzle here, which is also RNG. 3483. 3483, okay. Leaflets. Chartering a ship. Alright, 3483. My god. So bad at this, sorry. So I'm gonna dive here. And there we go, there's a shipwreck. We need to have this monkey figurehead, because this shopkeeper really likes this, and I think it's worth like 1 million gold or something like that. But he's kind of short on money, so he will give us the map piece that he has, which is the map piece for Big Whoop. Also, at the beginning I skipped a cutscene where it showed us that Guybrush is telling Elaine the story, and so this is kind of like a story, a flashback. So if you stay long enough underwater, there will be a extra cutscene where just like, you didn't die, didn't you? Like at the bottom of the ocean, and you're like, no, I didn't. So it's kind of like funny. Got the first map piece, pretty cool. Let's get the second one. So as I said, here's the cliff. I'm gonna skip this cutscene. The wind also blew away the map piece, so we're gonna get it from this big tree. And it's actually a bit faster to go this way, but I kinda messed up. Again, this is a small little optimization. Alright, so here's another really hard puzzle here. You need to climb up this tree by doing this stuff. Okay. We have to go all the way. Just kidding, we don't. Just the first few steps. And we're gonna use the dog to sniff out the map piece. We got it. Got the second map piece. Alright, so I think we have time for a few donations if we have any at the moment.
Well, I'd like to remind everybody what we're here to do, and that is to raise money for the Save the Children Coronavirus Relief Fund. Now, did you know that during the struggle against coronavirus, Save the Children is strengthening those safety nets for families in need? They're providing essential items like food and soap, and giving cash grants to struggling families to buy critical supplies for their children. Now, more than ever, Save the Children is dedicated to fight the world's most vulnerable children, or fight for the world's most vulnerable children. So, if you are able to, be sure to support the cause by donating.
Yep. So what we did here is that we use this leaflet of Kate here, and they will arrest her because they think that she's us. But if you escape from this scene and go back, you can skip the cutscene. That will trigger the cutscene that we can skip. And we need to go to this island, and you can go to the left. It actually looks faster, but if you go to the right, it's actually faster to go to this overworld map. And here I'm using another movement tech to go through the map. So here's the governor of this island. And we need to steal a book from him. It's called the Great Pirate Quotations or something like that. This guard is really dumb. We can just lure him away. Also, this game is made by LucasArts. I didn't mention that. So there are a lot of Lucasfilm references in this. So this is one of them. I'm not gonna tell which one is it, but it's a reference to a movie. I just said that. There we go. We got the book. And this is also important. I will tell what's gonna happen here. We're gonna read through this. Alright, second one is cool. So number 2. Just keep that in mind. Number 2 is the one that we need to remember. Doesn't make sense now, but it's fine. For now. We're gonna go to this waterfall because we need to get to this cottage, but there is a waterfall blocking us, so we're gonna turn it off because we can do that. Also, very cool sound. There we go. Use this monkey to turn it off. And instead of going through this tunnel here, I'm actually gonna go inside and go back because it will be faster to just escape this area and then fast travel to this cottage, like that we did before in the other island. And we're gonna enter a drinking contest. Finally. There's this dude. He has the third map piece. So he has a special grog, which is really strong, and we 100% gonna pass out from it. So we're just gonna pour it in this tree and use this light grog instead. So we're gonna kinda cheating again. So let's see how this contest goes. Nice audio cue. Okay, let's see him. Uh-oh. Oh no. Well, he's blacked out. We won. And we need to solve a light puzzle here. That will reveal us a brick we need to push. So we get to the location where the next map piece is. There we go. We got the third map piece. Cool. We're almost done with the map pieces. One more left. So, you remember the pirate quotations. We need to remember the number we get for Rapscallion. Rapscallion was a cook in Scab Island, but he died in a tragic fire accident because he had a hot dog hut in this island, but he just passed away on that, so unfortunate. But since he's dead, you know, we can't really talk to him unless we're gonna reanimate him for a short amount of time. And the quotation matches the these coffins. So if we get the first one, that's the fastest one. Second one is kind of cool. So we're gonna get some ashes from him. You know, it's not a violation of anything. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's just a video game. And we're gonna need the help of the voodoo lady to make a, I think it's called Ash to Life potion or something. And it's like, it's gonna help us to talk with Rep. Alright. So nice bat sounds, by the way. The squeaks. Those are bats. So, we're almost done with this chapter. 2 more chapters left, but those are actually fairly fast. Yeah, I will take this jar. And there we go, we got this Ash to Life potion or whatever it is. So what really happened now is that we're gonna talk with Rap. And what happens is that if we ask him about the map piece, he will just ignore us. So what we're gonna do is just talk to him, and he's like, oh, I'm in a kind of distress in the afterlife because I think I forgot something. I think he says that I think I forgot to leave the gas on my hot dog hut, and can you check it? And we're like, oh, sure. So we got that's actually what we're gonna do. So let's do that. Here's Rap. This is pretty graphic, sorry. I'll check the gas for you. He gives us the key. And he's hut at the beach that we were at once. Also, you see me doing this. I'm placing my mouse in specific pixels so I can just menu faster. That's basically this run is about. Fast menuing and fast puzzle solving. Let's check if the gas is on, because I don't believe it. Oh, it was really on. So we just turn it off and return to him and saying that, oh, you were right, we were just, it's solved now, you can rest in peace, Rap. So, and he's gonna be really, really grateful. So he gives us the final map piece. Gonna use this on him once more. Once again, it's reanimated. Yep. You were right, the gas was on. It's like, cool, I can rest in peace now. And we got all the map pieces. So we need to return to Wally, who was the first character that we stole the monocle from. But we're gonna give him the lens that we got from the model lighthouse from the library. So he will be fine again. And we're gonna give him the map pieces. And he's like, I will do it for you if you do me a favor. Oops. And that is picking up a love potion that he asked for the voodoo lady to prepare. So we're gonna return to the voodoo lady once more. And yep, that's gonna end this chapter. What will happen is that we will get this love potion, which is gonna contain a love bomb and some matches. The love bomb is not important, but the matches will be important later on. It's a useful item to have matches all the time. But one thing happens is that the voodoo lady has a vision, and she's like, oh no, I see that Volley is taken away, and LeChuck got him. And it's true, LeChuck got him. So we need to rescue him, because this is kind of how LeChuck lures us. Also, we've never seen LeChuck so far, but we're gonna see him the first time. He looks really, really nice, don't worry. So what we're gonna do is get to LeChuck's fortress by with this box. And it's full of snakes. That's another film reference, by the way. And we're gonna solve another puzzle, which is the hardest puzzle in the game, so hope it goes well. I don't really have time to explain how it goes, but I just need you to believe in me that I can solve this puzzle quickly. So leg, rib, leg, head. Leg, rib, leg. Oh my god. Head, rib. That was very... no, it wasn't fast, but it's fine. We solved it. We get this key to the jail. Oh no, we got captured. And here's LeChuck, the zombie pirate. And he put us in this deathly contraption where we're gonna be in an acid pool. So our hands are literally tied, except we can just use our spitting skills again to take care of this candle here. It's a very hard puzzle. And yeah, we did it. We are rescued, kind of. Alright. So it's plain dark here. Let's use some matches. Uh-oh. There are a bunch of explosives. Ouch. And that's gonna end this chapter, and we're gonna do the last chapter. So we're not gonna be dead, don't worry. We're just gonna blown away to this island called Dinky Island, which is actually the location of Big Whoop. So, in this island, what we're gonna do is solve a puzzle to get to the big X where the treasure is. And the way we're gonna do this is giving this 3 crackers to this parrot. Because he's telling us the location. By that, that's the puzzle that we need to solve. We cannot go there even if we know the route, because this is kind of like a maze in this jungle. But even here, it's kind of like weird because it's still gonna lead you back to the beach. So you need to get the 3 clues from the parrot. So we broke this bottle because we can open this bag. And it gives us a box of crackers. And if we put some water in this box, that it will create 2 crackers. So we are done with the cracker making. Alright, so there will be a box here. No, not open. Get this rope, use the crowbar, and there is some dynamite here. Pretty cool stuff, and I actually have to remember where to go. Yeah. So, this is the place where the parrot is, so we're gonna create the crackers. I hope you guys don't hear the drilling sounds in my apartment. I can hear it. Anyways, so he gave us the 2 remaining clues, so we can get to the location. So we're gonna use the shovel on this big X soon. And we're gonna hit cement. So we're gonna use the dynamite to blow it up. And Elaine is like, oh, what happened? So she will go after us. And I skipped this cutscene at the very beginning of the run. But this is where we are telling the story to Elaine that this has happened to us and we are just hanging here for literally days. And after this is the final boss fight. Where we're gonna meet LeChuck's. So the big whoop is not really the treasure that we wanted. It was just kind of like a lure that LeChuck set it up so he can kind of lure us in and he can take his revenge. So this is the hardest part of the run. Alright, so what happens is that turns out that LeChuck has made a voodoo doll. Also, he's revealing to us that he's actually our brother. Another movie reference. And LeChuck says that, oh, it's like this is a special voodoo doll because it will send you to oblivion and to the hell and whatever, to the purgatory, whatever. And we cannot do anything about it, so we just have to wait how it goes. Skipping the dialogues here. Alright, we are done, we are dead, literally. But it turns out he just sent us to the next room. And here comes another cheating part of the run. I will explain it. So I make a quick save here. I'm gonna quick load. That's perfect. So, I have to concentrate here because I have to be really fast. So what happened is that he can teleport us, yeah, in 1 out of 2 rooms that's beneficial for us. And I just manipulating RNG here. So I just, no, this is not the place. I'm just using RNG manipulation, so I'm at a better location. So I'm just trying to evading him for now, because he will be constantly after us, so he have to do this, because every time he finds us, he will just teleport us to a random room. So that's why I'm doing this. So if I'm at a bad position, I will just quick save and then reload it. That's why I'm doing this. So, this is also a very fast section, so forgive me. So here's this coin. We're not gonna pick it up, but LeChuck will. And the reason why we're doing this, so we can steal his underwear, which is pretty gross. Yeah, gross. We also gonna give him this handkerchief. It's also really gross. The reason why we're doing this is because we're actually gonna make a voodoo doll out of him, and we are using what we have. I'm also gonna make a quick save here, but it's actually the best RNG that we have got. Never mind. He found us. We need to use this elevator. Alright, so we need his beard. We need his underwear. We need this handkerchief. And we need this skull. And all we need is a doll. And we made the voodoo doll so we can defeat him. Alright. Let's defeat LeChuck. Oops. Come on. Use the lever. And I'm gonna stand in a specific spot so I can do this fast. There we go. He will leave to the left, but we can go to the right and he will be there. There we go. And this is the final part of the run, so we just tear his leg off and a bunch of weird things gonna happen. So, yeah, that happens. And he asks us to get closer and remove his mask. This one. And it turns out that it's our weird brother Chucky. It's kind of weird. Also, time is coming up soon, so get ready. What? What happened? And time. So it turns out we are just a kid, and Big Whoop was just an amusement park, and we just imagined that, or what? What happened? I don't know. But that was the game. It was just a hallucination all along. Kind of. We don't know. Anyways, yeah, that was the game. So, big shout-outs to the Speedy Adventures community. They are really cool people. They're doing a bunch of point-and-click runs. Check them out. If you Google them, you can find their website and their Discord server. A big shout out to 3 people, Leolitz, Frozen Spade, and A Way of Life 81. They are really cool runners of this game and they helped a lot optimizing it. They are much better than me, so check them out as well. And I always do a big shout out to the Hungarian speedrunning community, so hi guys. And yeah, that was me. Hope you enjoyed it and enjoy the rest of the marathon. Thanks for having me, and bye.
Thank you, NoobSalmon, for that amazing run of Monkey Island 2 LeChuck's Revenge. Coming up next, we've got Deponia, the complete journey, being run by Raccoos. But first, a brief intermission. So stick around until after the break.